Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Now, first of all, when I first saw this release, I went, what does Oli supposed to mean? That has got to be the worst font I've ever seen any company use for a release date. That is supposed to say 01-13.
Oh, that's what it is. I was like,
see?
Oli OL13. Like,
but it doesn't look like that to me. It looks to me like Oli, OLI, or some weird thing, right? Like just, I thought they were doing a play on words, but no, they weren't. They were absolutely doing a play on my brain, trying to make me figure out what the heck that thing was.
What's a firestorm?
So it's called a firestorm. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the picture. There is a screenshot picture that's been going around on Facebook already. And there are some people who've been redoing a video with a leaked photo picture showing this firestorm. Now, I can tell you it's Scale Builders Guild. Matt from Scale Builders Guild has done this video already. He's put up a teaser on his premiere release. So basically, he's scheduled the release and letting everybody know, which is fine. But there's guys that are stealing the imagery because it's the only image. And I spent 2 hours looking online for other images of this truck, and nobody has one. So they've done a really good job of keeping this thing locked up tight. Better than normal. Better than normal. Now, there are places that are claiming that they're going to have them in stock by next week.
This has come from Horizon?
I'm glad you said it before me.
Right?
Yeah. So, okay. Good on you if you get them. I sure hope you do. I would love to see them. I'm not going to be on the first bandwagon to get them because I got tired of being on that wagon and then falling off because I couldn't keep up. So non-pneumatic tire. Yes, Zarek, exactly what we're talking about here. Take a look at the tires. If you look right underneath the 3.
Yeah, the honeycomb action
on that tire. That looks like something that was on the Mars Land Rover.
Yeah.
Right?
Run flats, right?
That's what they look like. They look like the new Hummer tires and the new run flats and all that stuff. They look really cool. Now, either they are legitimately made that way. I mean, being that Horizon owns Proline, they own Proline and Arrma and all of these other, I mean, there's a really strong possibility that they've created a tire and an inner for the tire to go with this new release. That's a strong possibility. But look at the rim size on the outside. It looks to me like a 2.2. It looks a lot like a 2.2 to me. There's way too much rubber there for it to be short course style tire, I think.
Well, short course is a 2.2 on the front side and a 3 on the back.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I think that these are actually, I think they're closer to being a legit 2.2. I think. But then again, I could be wrong because I take a look at the picture from Scale Builders Guild of like a head-on shot of it. It is independent front suspension. I know that much already because you can tell just from the screenshot, which is what makes me think this is going to be a release that is very, very, very similar to the Laser Nut. I think this will be so close to the Laser Nut, I don't think you're going to be able to distinguish the two very easily. It'll be Arrma parts. But I don't think it's going to be solid rear axle. I don't think it's going to have any of that kind of stuff. And I say that because if it was solid rear axle in this picture, I think you'd be able to see the pumpkin of the axle. And you can't.
Can't.
Which makes me think that it's a flat chassis with A-arms all the way around.
Cool. So is this one to add on to my list of what should Aaron get for U4?
This is a definite possibility for getting something for U4.
Excellent.
Yes. So anyways, enough about that. That's all the real info I got on that one. I will tell you everything I know about it tomorrow morning when I find out. I'll let you guys know. But then, we got another really cool one. Look at this little guy.
He's seen that thing. It's like, oh my God.
Cool. Look at that thing. That is the most pyramid-ish looking set of tracks I've ever seen. I don't think there's any suspension built into those at all.
Nah, who needs suspension?
I mean, it looks like this would be the perfect truck to put these this chassis, put these tracks and everything on a Yeti Junior.
Yeti Junior.
Maverick, the little Maverick, right?
Yeah.
You have a cracked Maverick. I think these would suit that size really well, and they'd look really cool. So, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is the one you want. You talk. Go.
EXOTEK has done it again. They came out with a new car. They're known for having a fast, sleek body for scale spec. That's what this one here fits. And just look at that. It's amazing.
The only thing I'm not impressed with, okay, the wing is not carbon fiber. The pictures make it look like it's carbon fiber, but it's actually.
But if you're a racer, you know. You know
Yeah,
damn well.
It's LEXAN with stickers, right?
Yeah. So when you're racing, it has to be LEXAN so it doesn't chew the shit out of the carpet.
Yeah. But it would look so much better if it was actually carbon fiber. I mean, scale spec, come on.
Well, just put the sticker on there. Get the tape, the duct tape that looks like carbon fiber. It's all you need.
Yeah. I
so
like
if
the
you're looking for
splitter.
a body for scale spec, I think this one here is going to be the next. We always call them cheater bodies. Whichever one's the fastest one, or it's like that's the cheater body of next.
Yeah, that is the beefiest. That's the beefiest front splitter I've ever seen too.
Oh yeah.
Now, I told you guys about the Creepy ER a month ago now.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. My drawing didn't come out as good as this, but here it is. Here's the Creepy ER. The information I got doesn't say whether or not it comes with the cage. So far, all I'm seeing is that it is just the body, no cage. So the cage is probably going to be released separately.
It's sold separately for
The
sure.
one that they're showing in the pictures, and I can't find a part number or anything for it. And then this is the Gozer. So the Gozer was a monster truck body that they came out with, and now they've released it in a 12.3.
So is that supposed to be like a knockoff of the Brodozer?
Yeah, kind of Brodozer. I think, correct me if wrong. Hey, Brian, didn't you put one of these on your truck, but you put the full-size monster truck version one on? I can't remember.
I can pull the Brodozer.
So anyways, the Gozer. This is their release for it, finally. The size of the rear wheel wells kind of throws me off. Oh, you guys are in luck. I'm going to go through this in 1 second here. Okay, stay on tune. I'm going to tell you more about this in a minute. But I just got an email that just came through.
Just got an email. That's totally the Brodozer.
Yeah. I just got an email from Arrma.
From Diesel Brothers.
Yeah,
that's what that thing is.
Yeah.
They call it the Brodozer. They actually made a monster truck and put it in a monster jam.
So I already leaked this a little bit. Now there's no official thing about this except I have connections. 1-inch tires. They are made the Tusk and the landmines, 1-inch rubber. And they are going to come in 2 choices. They'll come pre-mounted, or 3 choices. Just bare rubber. Pre-mounted on a new rim called the Glide 5. Or pre-mounted on the 1-inch Hazard rim. I haven't seen any of them yet. There's no images of them. So those pictures you just saw are the tread patterns on the 1.9 version. But I guarantee you, because I have part numbers and I have UPC numbers and I have other information. So I know they are going to exist. They're going to be about the same timeline back as that Creep ER. This is a new line of tires. Remember I told you a couple weeks ago about Jetko? Jetko. So Jetko came out with a couple of crawler tires, and we were kind of looking at them. I'd never heard of the brand. They're actually a brand being distributed by HRP, which is
Vancouver.
No, hobby retailer. Anyways, they these are a belted drag slick, soft rubber, belted, interchangeable inner rim. Like the centerpiece is just like they are with Proline. They're a little bit beefier looking to me. These are called the Booster.
Booster.
Boost. So you get 2 hex choices with them. You get either 12 mil hex with a 0.5 offset or 1/2 inch offset, or you get the 14 mil, which will work on any of the Arrma products. So you can put
nice.
them. You want to run a 4-wheel drive Sentin with drag slicks on it and crank that sucker up. Where I see these tires going is going to be on stuff like the Limitless. Not the Limitless, sorry. The Vendetta. You'll see them on the Vendetta, I think. I think you see a lot of people run them on the Vendetta. This is the 1/5 scale Powerhobby paddle tire. Belted. Got a really, really cool set of paddles to it. Lightweight rim, except the overall tire of everything's 1.5 pounds per tire. 8.6 inches tall and 4 inches wide.
Oh.
It is called the Rooster X.
I
just like the fact that they put some traction stuff inside there to funnel. These are overdrive gears for the STX6, made by TREAL. So that's pretty much all I need to know about them. It's 20% overdrive, 13 to 39. This is a picture of them mounted up inside their aluminum axles. So they'll fit the aluminum axle and they will fit the stock axle made by TREAL. They're helical teeth. And yeah, like I said, it's a 20% increase. So 20% overdrive on your front axle if you want. And this one's for Chad. CARISMA came out with an RTR version, the GT24D Subaru. This is a little 124 scale, cute little guy. That was a kind of a leak picture. That was it. Hobbywing XR8 Plus G2S brushless ESC. Now this thing is rated for a continuous current of 200 amps.
Oh yeah.
6S LiPo, waterproof. It is not. BEC is rated up to 8.4 volts, and it's 6 amp continuous. The fan is designed so you're not replacing the entire fan; you're just replacing the motor and the blades.
For better heat.
Yeah. It'll support 48 degrees of boost and turbo timing.
Oh.
It does have an RPM speed limit function. It is programmable from the OTA Bluetooth module or the program box, and it does do real-time data recording.
Nice. Up the stuff in it.
But and you want to know the biggest thing that gets me? This feature right here.
Love it.
This feature right here, because I cannot tell you how many people I've watched let the smoke out of their ESC at a race, because they're all scrambling to try and get up to the line or get going. And even if they just accidentally touch it and then boom, oh no, what'd I do? You screwed it up. You done gone broke it.
That's the best thing about Hobbywing right now is all their stuff's come up with this, non-polarized stuff going on. Yeah.
I mean, you spend a lot of money on ESC to let it up and smoke because you're a dumbass. That's kind of a problem. So this is a good thing. This is a really good thing.
And if it happens to you out there, it's okay because it's happened to everybody.
Yeah, it's happened to everybody more than once for some reason.
More than once. That's why they do it.
So Panda Hobby has released a portal version of the, what do they call this guy? The Tetra 24 X3 Portal Edition.
Ooh, portals on a 24.
Yes, portals on a 24. So
are they the first ones?
They're the first RTR portal. I know there's another company out there that's released a version, the 3D printed version of some portal axles that fit the STX 24. They didn't look overly strong to me, but I could be wrong. I've never had them in my hands, so I can't really tell you. This here, is going to have parts availability. Panda's already got pretty good parts support. They are now being distributed by 2 different distributors that I know of, which is good because the more distributors means the more parts availability for you.
Well, that 3-speed?
It is a 3-speed.
3 speeds?
Yeah, 3-speed remote shifting. Now, I believe that is just a controller. That's going to be one of those things that's up on your controller.
That's cool.
Because I can't see it being in the electronics of the truck itself. There's just not enough there for it to have a 3-speed tranny.
Okay, I thought I had 3-speed tranny on a little tiny thing.
Big feature, which I guess when I'm looking at this little guy here, oil-filled shocks. The shock is actually oil-filled. That's a big deal because I can't stand the way 24 scale stuff just kind of bounces around. It's brutal to me. So they've released it in this G-Wagon style body, if you want to call it that, portal axles. But they didn't just release it in the G-Wagon. There's 4 colors. We got a blue. I think we had a it'll scroll through them here. We got blue, red, I think a white, and a gunmetal, I believe.
Nice.
There's a gunmetal. They all come with a light bar on the roof, which is also a nice little touch. Oh, orange. There's the other color that comes in. But they also put the portal axle version on their Power Wagon. So they released a Power Wagon version.
Sweet.
But look at the size of those freaking headlights.
Perfect. Spotlights, man. That's awesome.
That looks like something straight out of Cars. That looks like something straight out of the movie Cars.
That's something that I would put on my truck if I had a Power Wagon. I put the biggest lights I could find on that sucker.
So you can see
from a studio set or something. I don't know.
3 miles away. So yeah, they did this version, the Power Wagon, you want to call it that, with portal axles as well. Pretty much all the same setups. Kyosho has released a new version of the Fazer. Now this comes with the blower and everything sticking out. It is brushless. They show the images in the gray. The tires, it's still the long wheelbase chassis, which is unfortunate because that chassis is really hard to match bodies to. You pretty much have to go with Kyosho stuff. It does come with lights, and it's brushless. The longer bodies look more realistic.
More realistic.
Yeah, absolutely. It's far more scale, but very hard to change anything if you want to later. So detailed hard plastic in the front, mirrors, everything, brushless power. I believe it comes with it doesn't come with a LiPo. It comes with Dean's connection, LiPo ready. And I did have an image in here saying how many kV the motor is. The motor is a 34,000 kV with a 32 tooth. Then they did release a chassis that is the same size as all the other touring cars and all the other cars out there. The Fazer. It's the FZ02. So this one does have the standard wheelbase of most other cars. Center drive shaft, 260 millimeter. And it does come with tires. So Vanquish has released a bunch of new rims called the Tanks. Tank crawler wheels, a KM 236s. In a slew of colors, and they are supposed to take the new IFR, which is the interchangeable rim color inside, so you can accent them up and make them look whatever way you want. Whatever way you want. Then Boom Racing came out with a BRX01, and then now they've released the BRX02. 2 versions. One is the Link version, and one is the leaf sprung version. So you can either have it drive with some suspension characteristics that actually are drivable, or you can set it up to run like a brick. Whichever way you want, it's up to you. A couple of interesting things about it. It does have carbon fiber frame rails, which is supposed to be 30% lighter and stronger and all of these other things, but it is going to make it harder to work with. The old BRX01 came with aluminum frame rails. Not really sure how many things are really changing. I think the transmissions are going to stay pretty close to the same. Waiting to see what else they come out with. They are designed to fit the Team Raffi bodies. So you've got your pickup style, your Defender pickup, and your Defender D110 style trucks. They're designed to fit those 2 bodies perfectly. They're 1.9s on there now instead of 1.55s. This is a released from them as well. They've released a new set of shocks called the KUDUs, or KUDU, KUDU. They come in a 70 mil, 80 mil, and a 90 mil. They have an aluminum pivot ball tool. So that's what that Boom Racing symbol up on the top there. That is actually a tool for you to put the pivot balls in without pinching your fingers or breaking the balls. Because you notice how big the openings are on the top. So that's for Boom Racing. That's a picture of them without the coils. And the picture of them with coils. That's pretty much it for new stuff in RC right now. There's a couple of other things I've seen come across the desk. RC 4-wheel drive just released a couple wheels, some new wheels and stuff like that I will get some information on here shortly. And that is, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's new in RC this week. Yeah.
All right. So you said you just got an email in.
I did. I just got an email. So I'm going to go read the email right now. Let's see. Boom.
Boom, pictures.
And refresh. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Is it there?
It's here. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some pictures of it.
All right, let's take a look.
Let me make these bigger. Let's see. So it's a GIF. So I'm going to open this up in my other thing here. Open this up.
You'll open it in a jiffy.
I just got to open it in something I can make the picture bigger for you guys. All right. Bigger. Bigger. It is a side-by-side. It absolutely is a side-by-side. Let's share screen. Boom. Share. Are you ready? Oh, it shrunk again.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no. Share this one. There.
There's even a guy in the back seat.
There's 4 people in it.
Oh, those are two twos. Those are the short course rims on there.
Yeah, you're right. They are. They are absolutely short course rims, independent front suspension, independent rear suspension. You can see the sway bar link right back here.
Sweet.
So there's a sway bar there.
Sway bar on the front too.
Appears to have LED lighting in the front grille here. I personally like the white. I think that looks pretty badass. It's really geared towards looking like a side-by-side. That's what it is.
Cool. Got even people in the back seat there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have to be the one I'm gonna have to get.
You're gonna do that one, are you?
I don't know. I think that's it's pretty cool.
So there's pictures. They didn't give me any other information. Just pictures.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. You've seen them. Tune into Horizon Hobby tomorrow. They will release them. All the other information.
I'm just curious about that transmission, how it is. If it's like the higher end models they have, or it's like the lower end.
I don't know. It looks to me like it's based on a little bit more aggressive platform than the Sentins and stuff. So I think you might be impressed with it.
It might be.
Might be. Might be.
Hope so.